Oh, let's push that last button. Hey, everybody. Now the microphone works. Welcome. Hello. I am Vorm. This is Halls of Hegra. Let's make it a second attempt. Oh, boy. All right. This time we're going to play without all that pesky, boring rules explanation stuff. I'm just going to play. And we'll see how we do. We're going to see if we can get this one knocked out in 90 minutes or less, hopefully. One way or the other, we're gonna hope for a fabulous victory, but we'll see what happens. So let's just jump right in. Let's go ahead and randomize all the things that need to be randomized, so you guys know I'm not cheating. All right, all our event decks randomized, our patrol bag randomized, our morale decks, and finally, or snow tiles. Okay, it's all set. Oh, we're going to get 4 recruits in the first turn. No doubt discs. No doubt discs. I can't see this to do this. So, that's what we're looking at. Well, of course, we'll have to draw our event card first and add a doubt disc. So, there'll be an extra pink one in here. But, no doubt discs. Let's go ahead and draw our first mobilization card. We got snow. Snow is terrible on turn 1. I hate snow on turn 1. You lose a morale. Morale goes down 1, and you must move the doubt marker up a level. I hate that also. That is probably the card I hate the most. Out of 11 cards, that's the one I hate the most, because it just totally neuters my normal strategy. The snow makes it so I can't make it up to the delivery tokens in 1 turn. Then moving this up means it's much harder for me to get to the +2 morale. It just totally destroys my hoped for strategy. If I get both that and get a doubt disc in the first draw, it's it's just the worst of all possible starts. Oh, man. I think the only one that I like less is losing or injuring 2 of the defenders on the first turn. But I think that one's not a snow one, so at least I can make the run for those guys. But yeah, that's I don't like that card. That is one of the cards I dislike. So that's not good. That's not a good sign. So we did the snow. We've lost the morale. We've moved our doubt marker up, and now it's just recruit. Or add the doubt token and do the recruiting. So toss you over there, toss you into the bag, and please no pink token. I swear. I play this offline and things go pretty well. The instant I turn the camera on, the instant the camera comes on, I get this and I get this. Oh my God. This is bad. This is so bad. Okay. Well. That's just so bad. Okay. Let's start with negotiate. Well, do I negotiate now? Now I'm kind of annoyed because my morale is busted. I don't have enough people to actually force this all the way down. I don't have enough people to get started on supply runs. It is so massively hampering when you pull this doubt disc. I could deal with the card, but the combination of the card and the doubt disc is just a hammer blow. A literal hammer blow to getting anywhere in this game. Oh, man. Oh, what am I going to do? Well, it would take 3 to get even down to the +1, which wouldn't even get me a card draw. It would just get me back to even. Oh, jeez. Do I abandon this? I really don't want to abandon this. You get such a big boost if you can get these morale cards. But it would just take a ridiculous number of my units to get that pushed down, and I wouldn't get anything else done, which means we fall behind mightily. And if we draw a second doubt disc in the second turn, it's almost guaranteed over. I'm going to fight through it, but it is just so hobbling. All right, let's I'd need to do 4 of my 6 guys in addition to my officer just to get to the +1. Which means we'd be even for the round. Plus, we're not going to get supply anytime soon. So the second round, I'm not even going to be able to get any people in unless we draw a bunch of recruits. Oh, man. The snow is really impactful on turn 1 as well because it guarantees you can't get to the supply tokens. So what happens is you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to stop. Then next turn, you only get to move 1, pick up these. Then you have to move back again. If you get snow again, you're only going 3. And if you get clouds, you're going 4. So it could be like turn 4 before you get any supplies back. So it's just, this is really bad. Let's see how to do this. Do we recover? I think we will punt on trying to deal with this stuff. Let's go promote. No, not promote. Let's go morale. Offset the negative. Let's do... do I get anybody running? I should probably get at least 1 person doing supply. I do 2, and then we leave you 2 for repair, and you 2 for... Debating between repair and bolster. If I repair... I'm almost thinking now to go for getting the artillery up and running as fast as possible. But with only 3 turns before we start having to fight... How to do this. Really going to come down to what I draw for recruitment next phase. Let's go... Let's take a risk. Let's forego repairing or bolstering, and let's do another repair. All right, stop grabbing both. What the hell? There. All right, we'll do 2 repairs. I'm still debating whether I'm going to start repairing here or if I go all in on the guns. All right, that's everybody. We got nobody else to deal with, so we got no action going on here. I didn't even open a new supply route, which is another really bad thing. I need to get some supply routes open before the end of turn 3. So we're not firing artillery. We are doing supply runs. Unfortunately, not that it makes much... Well, it does make a difference, because if we get a patrol here, then he's going to be delayed. But I can't do anything else, so they're done. 2 repairs. We're going to go gun and gun. I'm going for it. I haven't done this kind of strategy recently. All right, so our maintenance done. Our infantry or infirmary has no actions. Nobody in there, so straight to morale. Oh yeah, we did do the officer, so we're back to 0 morale. So, we did not get the doubt marker onto a space that gives us a bonus. None of these apply, so we have no draw card effects. None of these are going to apply. We do have 2 more patrols to bring out. So, number 4 and number 5. All right, and that is it. Now we are on move the marker. Turn to our event card. More... Oh, wait. I forgot to move the snow up a marker when we did this earlier. So, more snow. Marker moves up again. Fear and dart markers again. This is going to be so bad. So bad. All right. Add another doubt token. Shake the bag. 1. Oh, my God. This is so over. so over. We get 1 supply for our 1 volunteer. Between the combination of the doubt markers giving me only 1 or 2 guys, and we're then going to have to remove a ton of guys. We're just never going to have any people. We're never going to have any people. We're not going to get anything done. Oh, boy. All right, so we got our 1 volunteer for the round. That's 2 failures on recruitment so far. Last time we went 5 for 6, where I had doubt marker show up. So we're 2 for 2 so far. We'll see if we can go 6 for 6 and break my record for absolute worst recruitment 6 turns ever. So much fun. So we're done with recruitment. Now we have this problem. So we do get 4 people. We'll spend our 1 supply token and pull across these guys. Put you in the rest area. And so they're going to run for that. We did not get a patrol blocking us, so they'll get there this turn. Unfortunately, more patrols will generate before they can run out again, so we'll probably end up with the number 1 blocking us, because that's just the way our luck is going. I don't think I can afford to send anybody else out. I would like to do repair again. I'd like to get a supply route open. And I'd like to inspire, unfortunately. Oh, actually, I need to negotiate. Oh, crap. Yeah, I got to get this back down to a 1. We don't want to put 2 more doubt tokens in. So hobbled already. All right, well, everybody is assigned. We don't have any more people. Let's move on to the numbers. So we are going to open a supply route. We're going to go for the soldier version of these. So if you're not aware, the current version of the game has undergone a change from when this board was created in TTS. And there's now an option here. It's either morale or 3 soldiers in the current version. So we're going to pretend these are soldier tokens instead of morale tokens. I'm taking the soldier option. Then we are negotiating. So we're going to lower this down to back to 1. Then we move on. We're not firing the artillery. I am going to repair the artillery, though. I really hope this pays off. And then that action is done. We have no inspiration this time. Nothing in the infirmary. I forgot the supply run. You guys go up there. They have to stop their movement. Done, done, done. And again, we did not get the bonus. Not a red day, not out of supplies. None of it applies. So we have no draw again. No surrender. And this time we have no patrols or any other effects. So we move straight on to turn 3. Come on, mobilization. I need a sunny day. Sunny day gets them both home this round. I really, really need a sunny day. If it's snow again, that means we get a hit. And we don't get these guys in this round. And, you know, it just adds to the misery of all the other bad things. So, let's see what we get. Sunny day! Well, at least we got that. Thank goodness. All right. You must move the fear marker up 2 levels and the doubt marker up 1. So, we have maxed out the fear track. We're going to lose 6 of our guys out of that bag. That's now up to 2 again, forcing me to put my officer here to make sure we don't put 2 in there. So Sunny, we've done those. One of the other officers are talking about surrendering to the Germans. No, don't do that. 1 back in the bag. And here we go. Turn 3. Can we get 3 doubt pulls in a row? Oh God, do I 4? I so need to. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so that helps. That helps a lot. So that gets us 2 supply in addition to the 2 volunteers. We also get these 2. All right. Unfortunately, yeah, we're gonna lose so many of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's gonna be almost nobody left. It's gonna be like a 50-50 pull from now on, and that means we're at best gonna get 2 guys, but more likely gonna get 1 for the next 3 turns. All right, so they're done. We move him over. We spend 1 supply. We grab those guys, and you go into rest. Got to do this because I need to avoid getting 2 doubt tokens put into the bag for this last phase before this board goes away. Let's see. I got nobody in the infirmary to worry about, so you're free to go wherever. We do have the gun, so I need to put 2 soldiers over there to fire the gun. I would like to get, because it's a sunny day, somebody running up to get either that or possibly that, actually. I might do both. I got a lot of... Oh, great. Wait. Oh, crap. This is also the last turn before the flip over, so I got to get all 3 of these fixed. 2, 4, 6. All of these guys would have to come in here. And that's going to leave me 1, 2, 3, 4 guys to man the walls. So we get the morale bonus for that. Yeah, they got to do that. I can't not take advantage of that. All right, well, I guess we're not going to get a supply run done this round. That is everybody, right? Yep, I got nobody left. Process the turns. So negotiate. Bring that down. And moving on. Artillery. Where are we going to fire the artillery? We are going to get this bonus, or not that bonus. This bonus will hit in between rounds. It'll just put us at +2 to start next round. I'm almost tempted to have these guys stop here and delay the arrival of the tokens until next round, because I'll start at 2, then I'll get 1 for each of those, which will put us at 4, barring us drawing an event card that lowers our morale. That'll give us a 4 high morale card, resolve 3, plus it'll add a hope card to the low morale deck. By combining the bonuses, we kind of compound the benefit. So I'm tempted. Yeah, that's what we're gonna shell the airfield. So we're gonna fire the artillery. And we're firing it at the airfield. We're gonna fire for these 2 positions. We're gonna put 2 misses in the hit bag, and we're gonna get 2 morale bonus. So 2 morale. And we're gonna put 2 misses in the hit bag. So that's done. We have to roll for a jam. We have to have a 6 to not jam. That is not a 6. So the gun jams. Oops. Flip that tile over. Done with artillery. Moving down to supply runs. Am I going to delay their arrival? They can both make it, because we've got up to 6 moves, and it takes 5, and we're -1, because neither of these guys is a hunter. So they can both make it to the fortress. Do I hold a turn? I mean, I've got supply for the round, so I don't need the supply points. That's all these are going to give is supply points. Yeah, I think it's smarter to hold, and then we'll try to get a big punch. Well, I get the same effect now. We're at +2. I guess it's better to bring him in now. That way I have them available next round for use in the fort. Because we're going to use all of our current soldiers to man the walls. Yeah, it's better just go ahead and bring them in. So, both of these will make it to the fortress. Nobody else moving around currently. You guys go off to the tired category. And then we score 1 morale plus 1 suspicion per. So this goes up 2. This goes up 1, 2, and then drops back. And we add a hope card to the low morale deck. So we did those 2. Then we gain 2 plus the special, which is what's on the token facing. So we get 6 morale total. 3 for each of them. So we've got 2 currently. Now we have 6. No, we should have 8. We're going 2 plus 6 is 8. All right, so eight supply points now. That is it for the supply run. Next, we've got 246 people doing repairs. And that means we can repair all 3 of these positions. That's it. Nothing else in the maintenance column. Nothing going on in the infirmary. We go straight up to morale. Doubt marker. We did not get it down to a bonus. Not a red day. Not out of supplies. Nobody qualifying there. So draw 4 cards and resolve 3. I need some good stuff right here. I need some good stuff. All right, so we get to pick one to not do. So moving the snow marker, removing a doubt disc, adding a miss to the hit bag. I'm going to not do that one. So we'll put that one back in. So move 2 defenders from tired to ready. So let's put our officer and a soldier over here. I need a hunter or 2. I really need to get a hunter or 2. We're going to do any snow shoveling, which we do desperately need to do. Need a hunter. All right, so that's that card. Then we're going to remove a doubt disc from the recruit bag. Wrong bag. Doubt disc out. And finally, move the snow marker 2 steps to the left. 2. All right. Reset the morale track. Check surrender conditions. None of them apply. We do have 2 of the patrols and the coup. So 2 patrols first. Patrol number 1. 3 and a 4. All right, and then we perform the coup. So draw discs from the recruit bag. We lose 6 recruits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it. Do we have any? One more hunter? One more hunter. Ouch. All right. That's the painful part right there. Really painful. Now we're stuck with that. So 2 out of 8. 25% chance currently. All right, next step, move the supply marker. We're now at 3 and place 1 defender on each position. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And because we placed 4 soldiers, we get 2 morale. Okay, that's done. And then flip the board. So pull you across. Get you off of here. You're not needed anymore. Okay, and finally, turn 4, first attack phase. Move into different set of cards. We got sunny weather again. Change a soldier into a volunteer. Well, that's not cool. Well, I got all my soldiers on the wall, do I? Oh, nope, I got 1 there. All right, you get to become a volunteer. Okay, what else? One of our guards was caught sleeping while on duty. We just can't afford the risk. All right, so we do our recruitment, and then we're going to have 5 German infantry. Recruitment. Oh, boy. Come on, Hunter. Ah, I got to stop. I can't go any further. I can't risk it. Still no Hunter. These guys come over here. We did not get any bonus supply out of it. And then 5 German infantry. Infantry attack time. So we did not get any bolstering. We did not get any defense up. So any hits are going to go straight on our guys. So we're hoping for no 5s or 6s would be great. That's not great. That is not what we needed. 2 hits and 2 movements. Also not great. Okay, so 2 of our guys are hit. Going to the infirmary. We got to roll dice. And of course, now that I want high numbers, we don't get them. 2 and a 3. These guys march forward. These guys come back. German infantry attack is complete. Moving on. We have nobody to move over from rest to ready. It's 3 per supply cube now. We've got 2, 4, 6 guys, so we are going to do 2 cubes. Get all 6 of them brought over. Now the problem is multiple. I don't have enough soldiers to fire the gun and do something with my officer. He'd have to also be here to fire. I'm probably not going to fire the gun this round. I'm going to try to repair that and then fire it next round. So let's plan currently on doing morale to bump that up. I got nobody doing supply runs currently. That's going to become a problem as well. So we've got to get some folks on bolstering. I might do 2 bolsters, a repair, get a medic in, that'll get that guy fully repaired, or I can do 1, 2, and then he'll slide up. What's going to be more valuable? I think we're going to do both medics, and we'll do a supply run. All right, we're all set. Everybody's assigned. Let's go do things. So we only have 2 guys left on the wall to fire, unfortunately. 5s and 6s, please. I just can't catch a break. Can't catch a break for nothing. So we suppress 2. All done there. Moving on to artillery. We don't have any. Supply run. You're going to go after the last supply up here. Sunny day. He makes it all the way up there. Next up, maintenance. So we do a 1 repair, which is going to be the gun. Nope. It's going to be unjamming the gun. Then we do 2 bolsters. That raises our defense 2. Gives us 2 damage protection against German hits. And then finally, we do 1 morale point. We have 2 doctors. We get 2 strength of repairs for each. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess we'll do 3 there, 4 there. And finally do relapse and recovery. Nobody to relapse. Recovery, he gets fully repaired or healed, and he goes to that spot. Infirmary's done. Moving back over here. We no longer have this option. It is not a red day. We're not out of supplies. Nobody in the waiting area. Nobody in the morgue. And we do have somebody in a red sector, so we have to lose 1. We're on draw 3. Resolve 2. 1, 2, 3. The one we're not going to do is... I don't want to pass up a supply. We're still at the 3 per, so it's pretty valuable currently. I'll probably pass up missing or adding a miss to the hit bag, so... Let's go ahead and gain a supply and move 2 defenders. And you, and you. All right. Defense would be nice. I would love more defense. Yeah. Don't worry, I shuffle before I do draws and all that. Sure, we'll shuffle. Why not? It gets done. So yeah. All right, so reset our morale. Check for surrender. None of that applies. We do not have any special things going on there. Move the turn marker. New turn. First attack. Snow day, because of course it's going to be a snow day. Lose a morale and injure a defender. And it's got to be a soldier. I'm trying to remember. Does that mean I do the defender? I do one of these guys, or does it have to be from here? Oh, I have a soldier up here, so it's got to be that guy. All right. Go higher. So he goes to 5. What else we got? Draw and 3. Please give me 2. Please give me 2. Oh, we got the hunter. Please give me 2. Ah, oh, damn it. Probably asking quite a bit, but at least we got a hunter. Okay, and then 3 German infantry, which is unfortunate. Oops. You move forward. Can't have more than 5. All right, infantry attack. So, 5 dice on the back roll. I'll set you aside now. Unfortunately, 2 hits again. And 1 move. Then only 1, which if he hits, yeah, we take a wound. So don't hit me, please. No hit. But it is a move, which is a hit anyway. Damn it. I guess I could have. Only a 1 would have gotten me out of taking another wound here. That was the only thing that would have done it. So, all right. So dice are all rolled. Hits got blocked. So our defense is held against that. The problem, though, is he gets to move up to the charge box, which means we take another wound. So, got to roll for him. And he moves up, and they go back. And now these guys stand up. All right. Infantry attack complete. Yeah, this is Tabletop Simulator. And German infantry attack complete. We're moving on to our round. So I got nobody in rest to move over. We've got how many guys here? 2, 4, 6, 8. So if I do 2 supply, that lets me get all but 2. I need nobody for medics. They're all going to heal automatically anyway, so I can put everybody to work. So we'll just leave the 2 medics in the rest box, and we'll grab these 3. Oops. Grab these 3 guys to work. Okay. I got no soldiers to put on the walls. That is not good. Next round we'll have soldiers. But that means, well, we'll be able to assign them before we do our, or no, we won't. Yeah, we'll be okay, theoretically. All right. What are we going to do here? So this is, we're in the middle of the first attack phase. We are going to get 3 new patrols. Let's see. Priorities, priorities, priorities. 3 soldiers going to come back into the mix. Get back on the wall. Next round. Problem's going to be, it's a big problem. This is a big problem. having 3 guys here already and me not being able to have enough guys shooting them. I think I, unfortunately, have to do this. And I don't need them here. I can do it from here because these are the ones I need to eliminate. So that cuts down my work quite a bit. Let's assume we're going to do Inspire. I would love to get some snow shoveling done. We haven't gotten a single snow tile done yet. I can't fire the artillery, unfortunately, because I got no soldiers. So I actually don't need to repair anything, which is kind of weird. I've only got 1 guy out bringing stuff back, but he's only going to make it 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. He'll get in next turn. Let's do... I'm going to have to hold off on the snow again. I'm going to bolster and... What to do? I've got to get digging snow. We got to get one of the advantage tiles. We're negative morale. We'll go back to even, so we're not going to get a positive draw because we're not bringing the supply in. I guess I'm going to dig snow. We won't get the card draw, but at least we'll get it to the position next to it. I could pull 1 guy off to get that last snow card. Pretty serious risk of us taking another wound, but I think I'm going to do it. So let's go here. All right. That's it. Moving through the turn. So we've got 3 guys going to be firing at the German infantry. There are different ranges, so I got to roll separately. So these 2 guys will roll first with these dice. I got 1 hit, 1 suppress. So 1 hit and 1 suppression. And that guy will roll. That's also a hit. We'll get rid of that one. That prevents them from charging us for damage. So that's good. Oh, actually it doesn't, because more infantry is going to show up. They're going to roll forward. Yeah, we're still going to get hit pretty hard. All right, everybody is done shooting at the German infantry. Moving on to artillery, we have none. Moving on to supply run. 1, 2, 3 is all we can move because it's a soldier unit and it's -1 movement while carrying a delivery token. And it's a snow day, so we only get to move 3. So next turn, he'll make it in. No other supply runs, so maintenance. So the hunter is 2 strength worth, so that's 2, 3, 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. It moves back to 3, and we get to flip our first snow tile. We got the field telephone. Goes over here. Lock that down. Go grab the field telephone piece. Put it over top of that space. And now, if we assign 2 workers here, or just the officer alone, we get +1 on our die when we roll against German infantry combat. If we can repair this piece, then we can both get the +1 on the die and get 2 suppression as well. So that's good for what's coming up. I still think gun 2 would be better. And I mean, I'd love counter patrol. It's just about anything. We just need more. We need more of all the things. All right, off to the tired. Next up, bolster. So they are going to improve our defense up to the maximum 3. Our officer is going to inspire and get us that morale point back. Nothing else going on here. In the infirmary, we don't have anybody working because we didn't need to. We do relapse and recovery. Nobody in the waiting room relapses down. These guys all recover up, and I get them back into the mix over here. Infirmary's complete. Morale modifiers. So we're out of mobilization. It is not a red day. We have supplies. Nothing in that applies. So we are on no card draws, no positive or negative. None of the surrender conditions apply to us yet. Unfortunately, we do have 3 new German patrols hitting the board. Shake the bag. A 2, a 6, and a 1. So we are in this phase here. 1, 6, and 2. Okay, so that is this line here, and we're not yet on the retreat option. That's next turn. So we're done there. Moving to turn 6. Yeah, as with all things, it depends. I mean, it's super powerful to have the second gun, but there is a large opportunity cost involved because you both have to draw it, and it could be the last card in the deck. Once you do draw it, it starts out the same as this gun, where you put these hit tokens down just like you see here, but then you have to put damage tokens on all 3. So then it takes essentially 3 different rounds or 3 different repair actions of 2 people each to get it fully operational, and then you can start firing it at full effectiveness. So while it's very powerful, it has a very large cost. So you have the cost in time it takes to find it, repair it, and then actually fire it. Now, it doesn't take more people to fire. 2 people can fire both guns. So at least you don't have that additional cost, but it just takes a lot to get it and then get it operational. But just 2 people can fire both guns. They just pick where they want each gun to go. All right, so we're drawing our card. Last card of the first attack phase. Then we head into the siege. We got Cloudy Day. So move to Cloudy. We lose 2 morale to start with. And the morale is running low. You have to do something. I would love to. So we're going to get 4 German infantry right after we recruit. I'll go ahead and pull the 4 German infantry now. And only 1 can go there. The other 3, unfortunately, are going to go there, which is going to be very bad for us. We're about to take some bad news. I hope they hit. I don't want them to move, because if they get hits, well, I mean, it depends on how many hits, but we can absorb 3 hits. But if they move up into the charge phase, it's just instant injuries. So yeah, it's gonna possibly be really bad. All right, let's do our final recruitment. Last one we're gonna get. So we've only got 4 tokens. Hey, how do we only have 1 doubt token in here? Did I not put the doubt token in the bag last time? I know we were able to take doubt token out at least once. I'm a little fuzzy on whether I forgot to put the doubt token in. Usually I'm pretty good at that. All right, well, however, let's draw. It doesn't really matter. Irrelevant anyway, so, and we're all done with that stuff regardless. So we got what we got. We just got a deal. All right. So recruitment is done. Now let's go ahead and get this nonsense over with. 5 dice firing in the back. Ouch. That's 2 hits. And 2 moves. Then we've got 3 up front. That's 1 more hit. And unfortunately, 2 moves. Yeah, all of these guys are going to get... none of the hits are going through, but these 2 are going to hit these guys. So it's going to clear our walls again. All right, so we got 3 defense. We had 3 hits. They're all blocked. Then we've got these guys move forward into charge. These guys move forward to here. The guys in charge are going to injure these 2. They get pulled off. And then this guy gets to stand back up. Oops. All right. Roll our dice for these 2 guys. High numbers, please. 2 and a 4. So 2 and a 4. German infantry phase is complete. We still have a defender on the wall. All right. Recruitment. And I only have 5 supply with 1 supply coming in. This is the last phase. They're going to be worth 3 each because we're moving into siege next, and it's going to drop to 2. So, first up, you guys get to come over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 each, so 3 cubes would take me down to 2 and get me the whole squad. Stop being grabby. All right. These guys are all going to reset back to a Sector 1 on the next board as soon as we do the retreat transition over to siege mode. So, well, Sector 1 and 2, because there's too many guys, but... All right. At least this time I've got artillery. So we'll kill as many as we can, because we're definitely going to have to try to wipe a row. Let's see. What are we going to do here? I need to get soldiers back on the wall. I think I'll do that combination. We'll have you guys do artillery fire. You... Do we do the +1 on each die, or do we do morale? Because we're at -2 morale right now, which is going to be some bad effects. If I do morale, I can bring us back to 0, because I can get +1 here, and we'll get 1 from the supply coming in, so we don't have to draw low morale cards. I think that might be more valuable, because we're going to get 4 guaranteed kills, and then whatever these guys get against that group. So we got a pretty good chance of wiping... almost all of this without me putting the officer here. So I think I'm gonna do the morale instead with him. That leaves me 6 exactly. So we can do you and you on snow shoveling. That'll get us the points we need for another card. You 2 on repair, getting the field telephone repaired. Yeah, let's get the field telephone repaired. Any card we have drawn, I want to try to leverage and get the most use out of. Then I'm going to separate these. We'll put you over here to treat patients, and we're going to send you out on a supply run. All right, we're all done. Executing our turns. So we've got 4 guys firing. I need to roll the dice separately because he can only hit this front row, whereas these guys can hit anywhere. We're not getting a bonus because I didn't put anybody up here to give us a bonus. So we'll do the single die for the volunteer first. 3 is only going to be a suppression. It would have been a 4 if I'd put 1 up here and we would have gotten a kill. So suppress you. Then we've got 3 dice. Yep, there's only 1 officer token. That's essentially you, although he can die, so... The game doesn't end if he dies. All right. Come on, game. I need me some hits. 1 hit. Damn it. That's not what I was hoping for. I was really hoping to clear a lot more than that. Oh, actually, no. We're not going to do that. We're going to do that. Because I'm going to fire the artillery at this row and remove all of it with the artillery. Unfortunately, that leaves 2 guys we didn't manage to remove, so we got pretty poor combo here. Okay, so our infantry attack is done for defending the walls. Moving on to artillery. So for each of these hits, the hit symbols, we look here. We're firing at an infantry sector. I'm firing, unfortunately, at this sector. Would have been better to fire at this one because less jam chance, but we're firing at this sector. And for each of the symbols, we get 2 hits. So I can remove all 4 of these, which we'll do. Now I have to roll for a jam. So I have to roll that or higher. So a 4 or higher to not jam the artillery. It would be really helpful if we could not jam the artillery. Man. All right, so one of our artillery pieces or artillery tiles jammed, so we'll have to repair that before we get that hit location back again. Artillery is complete. Supply runs. So you're coming in, you're going out. We're all out of supplies up here, so we're heading that way. We got 5 movement, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to stop here and lower suspicion by 1. When you move and then stop on an enemy token, a patrol or an artillery, you go to ground and hide your tracks. It lowers suspicion when you do that. Next turn, we'll move up and load up the delivery token, and then he'll start bringing it back. All right, soldier goes to tired, and we get 1 morale point. We gain back that suspicion we just lost, and then we get 3 total supplies, 2 for the token plus 1 for the picture on top, the bonus. So we're back up to 5 supplies. Okay, so supply run is done. Now we move down to number 4, maintenance. We are shoveling snow again, praying for good cards. So that went 1, 2, 3, and then it bounces back to here. We got water. So not one of the bonus tiles, or not one of the permanent tiles. We get 1 supply and 1 morale. So bonus and bonus. No shoveling complete. We're doing 1 round of repairs, which I was going to do the field telephone, but now I think I need to get my artillery back in action. So repair is complete. We're doing 1 morale for our inspiration of our leader here. We're actually going to get to draw some morale cards. Oh, no, we're not. Damn it. It's so close. We're going to lose 1 because of the red day. We were so close to being able to draw another high morale. All right, we're done with maintenance. Moving up to the infirmary. We get 2 points of healing with our infirmary. So I'm going to do 1 point of heal, 2 points of heal. Now we do relapse and recovery, which is first you move down anybody in the waiting area. Nobody's there. Then anybody in a bed moves up 1 position. So he is complete. All done with the infirmary. Moving to number 6, morale. We just follow the numbers. This is no longer valid. We do have a red day, unfortunately. We're not out of supplies. Nobody in the waiting area. Nobody in the morgue. And nobody in the red sector. So, unfortunately, no draw. But, yay, not bad cards. Moving down again. None of the surrender conditions apply. We are checking. And, unfortunately, we are on the retreat phase. So, we're going to do the retreat option here. Pull these off. Place an artillery symbol on each space marked with an artillery symbol on the yellow row on the map. So that is these guys. So unlock, unlock, unlock. Artillery goes here and here and over here. All right, so we have our 3 artillery down. Move the supply marker again. We're down to 2 value for each supply marker. Remove the first attack board from the main board. Move any infantry from the first attack board to sector 1 of the main board. So pull those off down here temporarily. And we'll unlock and flip the board. Oops, actually we don't flip it, we just remove it. And I'm going to delete it because we don't need it anymore. And then we move this token back onto the machine gun. All right, we are done with that phase. Then we do the last thing, move the turn marker. We're now into the siege phase, so we're doing siege 1 event cards now. The way the artillery works is you fire it, and then for each hit symbol, you do the thing. So I removed 4 total infantry units. 2 for that one, 2 for that one. So, but it only fires once. You just get effects based on how many of these status hit symbols you have currently available. All right. So here we go with the siege. Now the bad stuff really starts happening. Snow again. So much stinky snow. Move 1 infantry from the reserve to level 1 in the infirmary. We found an injured German next to the walls. We had to take him in. It was the right thing to do. So we have a German infantry unit cluttering up our infirmary. Okay, so snow, German infantry in our infirmary, and now we do the move air tiles. So this space now gets added to the bag. Next up, the artillery piece indicates a barrage occurs, and what we do is we look at the highest revealed number, 5, and that's how many hit tiles we draw out of the bag. And then we have 4 German infantry attacking us. So I'll do the barrage in a second. Let's grab some German infantry. Oh yeah, I got to put these guys. Did you get locked when I did the thing? So we're adding 4. 3 can be added here because you can have a maximum of 5, and then 1 will get pushed forward. Then we'll do the barrage. So we got to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's pretty horrendous. That is heinous. All 3 of our defensive positions, all 3 of these just took hits right before the Germans push. Oh my god. This game has got it out for me. Defensive position A is now damaged again. B is now damaged again. C is now damaged again. Plus, we drew an artillery tile. That means this red cube moves over 1. This is how artillery gets put back in the field. If I go out and blow these artillery pieces up, they get put back on the track, which is very good because for each one I destroy, it covers up a number, meaning we have to draw less in the next bombardment. So it's absolutely critical I get rid of these, but I can only get rid of them either with artillery strikes, which requires soldiers, or with soldiers going out there and actually stepping on them and blowing them up. And I just lost 3 soldiers to the infirmary due to these card draws, or token draws. So we move that. This goes back in the bag, and then we also lose 1 supply. That goes out of play. Okay, now the fun is starting to happen. Next up, let's see. I got to do damage, or I got to figure out how damaged these guys are. They're the same tokens, so you guys got locked also. I must have had them highlighted when I locked it. All right, so we're going to roll these 3 to determine where these guys go. And the bigger problem is I already have 2 beds occupied. We only have 1 bed, so 2 of these guys are going to end up in the waiting area. And if I roll a 1, that guarantees that guy dies. And then we have somebody in the morgue, which is always going to cause negative morale. This is a really, really bad round. That was probably the worst possible draw I could have had out of all those bad things in the hit bag. I mean, I had 3 missed tokens in there that we had seeded in early to try to help out. They could have hit the gun. I absolutely drew the worst tokens. This one here was the only kind of innocuous one. But otherwise, that was really bad to lose all of these positions. That was amazing, amazing bad luck. All right, let's see what happens. A 5, a 1, and a 2. So that guarantees somebody dies. And I guess actually I need to be, I should have done this in a different order. I should have done them one at a time because the first one would be the one going into here. I guess arbitrarily I'm going to say I'm going to do it from right to left. So we'll say the 5 and then the 1 and the 2 here. But yeah, I should have done that independently when it was split possibilities between these 2 spaces. Okay, more bad news. Rolling downhill quick. So now we get to do the German attack, and we only have 1 guy defending, 1 poor volunteer up on the wall. He can't hit anything from there. They're too far away. He can only hit this sector. So we have 5 dice coming in for the first part of the attack. Now they only hit on a 6 at least, so we got 3 advancements. So move, move, and move. No hits. And then the lone guy up here. It's a 2, which does nothing. All right, so these guys all move forward to the next sector. At least he's still on the wall. We got that small benefit at least. So German infantry is complete. Moving on to our turn. I got nobody in rest. Only 5 supply. Oh man, with none coming in anytime soon. This is grim. And they're only worth 2 each now. So if I do 2 of them, taking me to 3, that gets me 4 people. I would do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take a morale hit voluntarily. And really needed the medicine cabinet when we got this guy. And we'll put these 2 in the rest area. All right, very limited. It's a double problem when this happened, because not only did it put the repair ones back on that I have to get fixed, and it's going to take me guys to fix it, but it also delays me putting defenders out for yet another round. So I can't refill those positions until I both repair it, and then the next round I can put guys in. So it's a huge problem. You got the turn sequence wrong there. I have not yet had an opportunity, and I didn't roll the dice properly. I already talked about how I misrolled the dice. I should have separated the actions between this one and those. It's not up to me to make that decision. I should have rolled them one at a time and said, all right, this guy first for this bed, he goes into that position. But I didn't do it that way, which was a mistake of dice rolling, which would have solved the confusion. And I chose not to purposely give myself the benefit. So it wasn't a misplay. It was a missed dice roll. And then I decided not to take advantage. All right, so I penalized myself for failing to do it properly. Yeah, this is going to be ugly. What are we going to do here? Gotta do that. Want to do this. Can't put anybody in here. I gotta repair. I got so many things I need to do. I need to fire the guns, but then I won't get a repair. I won't get the guys repairing on the wall. I still think we need to fire the guns, because that's gonna take out these 4 guys. I think that's more beneficial than anything else I could do. And then we'll put the other 2 on repairing. Get one of these positions back up. We'll forego any more shoveling of snow. We're already at max defense. The only question mark would be if I had any defenders, whether I would take the morale or take the +1 on the die roll with the officer up here. But if we're going to do the artillery strike, well, oh no, I can't afford to do that either. I need to artillery strike these artillery pieces. Otherwise, we're going to draw another 5 hits from the hit bag, which is going to crush me. Because they're guaranteed going to take the gun out. I mean, 3 of these tokens in this bag are taking my gun back out again. So, yeah, we're just going to have to suffer this. The only good news is that damage doesn't pass through. So even if they get, they're going to have like 5 more guys when they get their attack. So it's going to be like 7. It's going to be like 11 shots. Even if they get 11 hits, only 1 hit matters. I mean, 3 will get blocked, and the 4th hit will hit him. But everything else just thuds into the defensive positions. They don't pass through. So I'm going to let you, take one for the team because I got to get rid of artillery. So we're going to fire the artillery and take out these 2 artillery pieces. That's going to be the plan. All right, so we got artillery firing. Absolutely have to get that done. We're going to repair. And I'm actually going to have to debate whether I repair a wall position or unjam the gun. We're going to have a 5 or 6 to prevent the gun from jamming, but we'll see what happens. I don't think I have a better option for the officer than preventing a low morale card draw. I wish I could get more action going on here. He's going to heal up and he'll come over and he'll get healed and go off. So I'll be able to get both of these guys into bed. Oh, no, he'll die. Only he's going to come over. And then that's going to be a permanent -1 morale. All right, well, we'll deal with it. So we're done. Let's go ahead and roll through things. Unfortunately, we can't do anything here. We can't kill anything. So the volunteer, his hit range is only to this space. He doesn't have a good enough weapon or good enough training. So we can't do anything to actually affect these guys in our attack round. Fire artillery. We are firing the artillery. We're going to be firing it at row number, or this row here. We're going to use our 2 hits to remove these 2 artillery pieces. And then we're going to roll a die. We need a 5 or 6 to not have the gun jam. We failed, so gun has jammed. All right, artillery is complete. Next up, we're repairing. Now I do have to make the decision. Do I repair the gun, the artillery piece, unjam it so we have full effectiveness again, or do I repair a wall position so we get another defender out? Because while we're firing artillery at the board, we're not clearing these guys, and they're going to keep marching forward in big, huge stacks very quickly. I think I'm going to unjam the gun. And we'll get our 1. Oh, I forgot to do my supply run. We'll move that up and go do the supply run I forgot about. You're going to go get... These are soldiers, not morale. You missed the early part of the stream. In the current version of the game, there's a dividing line here with a soldier symbol. You can either do morale or soldiers from this cache. We're doing the soldier option. This copy of Tabletop Simulator's version was a while back and hasn't been updated, apparently. All right, so we did morale. We've done all of our stuff out there. Next thing we're going to do is infirmary. So we have 2 points of healing that we can apply. 1 point to get him fully healed on the recovery phase. Move him up 1 point. Then we do relapse. Relapse is him going to the morgue, him coming down. Then recovery, these 2 guys come out. And finally, he gets to come over. All right, infirmary is done. Next, we move over to morale. So, is it a red day? It is not. We have supplies, nobody in the waiting area, but we do have somebody in the morgue, so we lose 1. And there's nobody in the red sectors. So, unfortunately, we get to draw 2 low morale cards. We have to resolve 1 of them. So we are in the siege phase now, siege 1. So that means we're doing the middle section. So we either lose a supply. Oh, we got a hope card. Never mind. We seeded a hope card in earlier. So that one we don't have to do. Now I can choose this. I have to choose it. And now I can, at my discretion, I can gain a supply to remove the card from the game. Or I can put it up in the discard and it'll get shuffled back in later. I'm going to go ahead and remove it. And we'll just, oops. Throw it back in there. All right, so we get 1 supply. Yay! It's a good thing we did it, that we drew low morale. Reset morale back to 0 and check for surrender. We do not have 3 or more in the morgue. We're at 1. Don't have 4 in the waiting area. Don't have 6 artillery on the map. And we have more than enough remaining defenders, so we don't qualify for the siege loss. Next up, we check. We have 2 new patrols coming out. We've only got 5 left in the bag. A 1 and a 6. We are now here. Or a 1 and a... Yeah, 1 and a 3. German patrols are getting closer and closer to the fortress. All right. And then move up to turn 8. Next card in Siege 1. What kind of joy do you have for me this time? Goddamn snow. How many snow cards have we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. 5 snow cards. Okay, so yay snow, added a spare card to the high morale deck. So despair into my high morale deck. Not like we're going to get many high morale card draws from now on. So I don't mind that one so much because it's very unlikely I'm ever going to see one again. And we go to bombardment. So next pair of tiles going into the hit bag. So that's the air tiles. Now we do the bombardment, followed by 5 infantry. All right, that is 2 too many. Oops. Which means you go forward, and then you go forward. And then the bombardment. So we are down to 3. Only have to draw 3 this time. Come on, mistiles. Ah, there we go. Not too bad. So gun 1 got damaged again. And I think, was that our only mistiles we had left, or did we have one more? We got one more mistile in there. So important to try to get as many mistiles in there as you can in the early stages to make this part of the game a little more bearable. All right, bombardment is complete. Let's go ahead and move down to the infantry attack. Unfortunately, we have 11 guys going to be firing and moving. So back row of 5. That is a hit, followed by a move and a move. Next row. 5s and 6s are hits, so one more hit, followed by a move and a move again. And then the final guy. So we've only gotten hit twice, so our defense is going to hold. That guy's going to survive. I actually would like this to be a hit. And it is a hit. Cool. Because that is better than him moving up. So we got 3 hits, 3 defense. We block all the shots. So done. These guys move forward. These guys move forward. And the infantry track is complete. Good job, buddy. Good job. Hold that wall. So if you have a case where the infantry attack starts and there's nobody defending, you have 0 defenders, instead of them shooting, they all see the empty defensive positions and they all rush forward. Everybody moves forward a sector other than suppressed guys. So it's very bad. I got to get cleaning. We got to get cleaning. We got 3 more rounds plus the last stand card. And if we don't keep wiping these, we're in big trouble. And we're already in really big trouble. We've had so much bad luck again with our initial recruitment, with the snow, with just all sorts of stuff. That one draw that I had that wiped all my defensive positions, put all my soldiers in the hospital, was particularly bad as well. All right, it's our turn, though. Let's see. Whoops. You go back. So, what do we got? We got 1 guy out on a supply run. And that is it. And it's going to take him time to get back. He's going to have to go 2 and stop, lower the suspicion, and then next round, hopefully get in if we don't get blocked by more patrols. So that's the best case scenario. So we're already, we're at 0 morale. I got to plan on doing 3. So that'll get me 6. And then I'm going to take a morale loss, which gives me 8. So that's 5. 6, 7, 8, 8. And you guys are going to go into rest. All right, leaves me with the one supply that I need to not be out of supply during the morale check. But I mean, it's we have no stockpile, so it's just whatever meager supply I can scrape together from here forward. We're not going to get many people doing actions after this, and we got so much damage and so many Germans already that it's gonna be bad. All right, so again, I have nobody that gets to shoot. That is so bad. And we've got one gun down, and unfortunately, I have to fire before I can repair it, so it's going to be ineffective for the round. I can fire it, but I'll only get 2 hits this time, so, I mean, 2 kills plus he can't hit anything. That's not getting done what I need done. We're just going to get swarmed. I don't see any way we can get out of this. I just won't be able to get enough guys into positions, especially with the supplies dwindling and dwindling and dwindling. We're never going to be able to get ahead of this. So, all right, let's make do. Let's go with officer, useless there. So we're going to maybe inspire. I might need to use them for something else. Let's assume we're going to do the repair, and oh my god, I gotta shovel snow. I mean, if all I do is triple repair, maybe 2 of the positions plus the gun, and get both of these guys over to the hospital where we don't have a medicine cabinet. Give me 4 points of healing. 1, 2, 3 would get him out, and 1 here. Yeah, I think that's the best I can hope for right now. All right, let's process the turn. Unfortunately, this sucks so much. I need to start... I would love to start throwing people into reckless defense just to get 2 hits, and then we would move them over to the infirmary, but I can't keep ahead of the damage we've already got. Can't afford to put somebody here, and I can't put one of these guys here because they still can only hit to their range. So it would be useless unless I put a soldier in. And I can't, you can only fire the machine gun from A, B, or C. So I can't use the machine gun, which is the other thing that helps balance out the massive German horde that's coming at you. If you can't do either of these and can't fire and have a broken gun, it's over. You can't do it. I mean, we're going to get 5 or 6 more, then 5 or 6 more, and they just leapfrog forward and get into the charge area, and then you're dead. So this one's going to finish out here pretty quick. I'll be surprised if we make it to 10 again, like we did last time. We had slightly better luck in recruitment this time over last time, but that one turn where it did this, that really put a hammer in, or put a nail in the coffin. Plus, we haven't done anything with the patrol bag. That's also going to fill up next turn. We're going to empty the bag out and then start taking big negatives from that. It's just, yeah, it's going bad in all the ways. All right, so we can't fight. Again, there's nothing we can do here. Moving on. Fire artillery. We didn't assign anybody, so we can't. Supply runs. This poor guy is going to go 1, 2. I could try to sneak past, but I'd only make it 1 more space, which isn't really helpful. And we'd have to roll a die to see if we get detected and captured or not. So we're not gonna. We're just gonna stop there. Lower suspicion 1. Hope we make it in next round. We desperately need to make it in next round. All right. So artillery's done. Supply run's done. We have 1 guy shoveling snow for 2 points worth. 3 repairs, which we're going to do defensive position. And I'm going to laugh because we're going to draw these and they're going to get damaged again. And then, do I do the gun or do the other defensive position? I think the gun... See, the question here is the machine gun. If I put one of these guys on the machine gun, a 4 through 6 will kill 3 with a single unit. Whereas if I put 2 guys, I can guarantee 4 units killed. So, plus this jams after every use. You get to fire it, and then it jams 100%. And then you have to repair it, and then you can fire it again. So I'm only going to get one, maybe a second shot if I'm lucky. So I think the artillery gives me more options to deal with things. So I think we'll go with the gun. Repairs are complete. We'll do our morale enhancement for 1. Done there. We got 4 points of healing we can do. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. That way during recovery he's out. And then 4. Nobody to move down into the morgue. You go up 1. You go up 1. Infirmary is complete. Morale. So we are not on a red day. It's the last non-red day. We're not out of supplies. None in the waiting area. 1 in the morgue, so we're down again. And nobody yet in the red sector, but this is the last turn that'll be true. All right, so we do the draw 2 and resolve 1 again. We are in Siege 1 still, Siege 1 still. So the middle section. Lose that 1 supply I've got, or change another soldier into another volunteer. God, I do not need that. But I have to. I can't take the other one. All right, so we took that one to actually do. That one, it's going back on the pile. Reset morale. Check for surrender. No, 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 no. And finally here, no effects. No patrols, no special things. Move the turn marker. All right, we're into the final stretch. We're now into Siege 2 territory. God damn it. What are we up to? All but 2? I think we had 1 cloudy, 1 sunny, and did we have anything else, or has it been all snow otherwise? We were at least batting about 75-80% snow, something like that. Move the defense level down. Not good. Move the artillery marker 1 step to the right. That one's less consequential. All right, all done with that. More air tiles going into the bag. And go to bombardment and 5 German infantry. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, we're done. We're just gonna get plowed under by the wave. If not this turn, then next turn. Because they're just going to start killing people. All right, so the infantry's in. We'll do the attack after we do the bombardment, because, you know, it could always get worse. They could hit defensive positions A and B again before I can get defenders into them. That's the hilarious part. We're drawing 3, because the highest number available is 3. Gun 1, -1 supply. I lost that supply anyway. Injure a defender, and our card says a soldier, because of course it does. At least we got a high number. So defender's been injured, lost the supply, and gun 1 takes yet another hit. As soon as I get it up and running, it takes a hit again. All right, bombardment is complete. Moving on to the German attack phase. Shouldn't I have 5 guys here? Did I move 1 guy forward too many? 5, 5, 5, 1. All right. Yeah, here we go. We want all hits. All hits. I don't want anybody to move. Because if anybody moves, they're moving up to here, and then they're overflowing. So, we're back line. That is 1 hit and 2 moves. Next line. A 5 is a hit, followed by 1, 2, 3 moves. Not good. Not good at all. Next line of 5. Jeez. Well, I got my wish. I did get my wish. Most of them were hits. And then ones do nothing. And then finally, the single guy. 4 is a move which is not good. That means we're going to have 2 guys. One guy going to get injured and one guy's going to get killed. So we'll have a second guy in the morgue. All right, all the rolls are done. Now we do the hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So we can only block 2. All the other ones thud into this poor volunteer. He is in bed 2, or wounded level 2 in bed 3. So all gone. So all the rest of the hits don't have any effect. Now we do moves from here forward. He comes forward. There's nobody on the wall. He goes through and he gets to kill somebody. Off to the morgue with you. Next up, we've got no movement here. Unfortunately, we have 3 moves here and it's full, which brings them all the way forward to here. And we have these 2 move forward to here. All right, we're still alive. But this will be the last turn we're still alive, I think. I'll be shocked if we make it out of turn 10. German infantry attack is complete. My turn. No supplies. Nunners. Not a 1. This is very bad. Very, very bad. So we are going to have 1 guy get in. Ouch. We're going to take a hit on morale so I can get you and you pulled over. That's probably all I can afford. We'll get 1 morale back. Then we're going to lose 2, 3 morale. We're going to lose defenders over and over again multiple times. I can't afford the other. If I take another morale loss, it's just literally I'm killing defenders, which doesn't gain me anything. So I may not afford to be able to do this one, actually. I might have to put these guys back. It's going to be +1, but then it's -1, -1, -1, -1. So it's already guaranteed we're going to lose a defender because it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to have to draw 4 low morale cards. And we're not going to be able to kill anybody. Yeah, this is so bad. So what to do? Pulling 2 guys over just kills another defender guaranteed. But if I don't pull them over, I don't get certain things done. It's really just 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Pick my poison. I think I will go ahead and take the morale hit. Because that lets me bring these guys over, who I can get on the wall at least, temporarily. And that'll be it. I think that's all I can do. So it's going to have to be defend, 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 and 1 guy alone, huh? That's not going to do much. I can either shovel snow once, I can heal once, I can kamikaze. Let's. I mean, it's terrible because he's going to get wounded and go into the waiting area. He'll get pulled out. If I roll a 1, we'll have yet another guy in the morgue, but I got to do something about this. So at least with him here, he can hit these guys, and then these guys can fire and do their things. 1 guy on the machine gun, but we got to clear these first couple of rows at a minimum. All right, that's it. I got nobody else. So let's go to our defensive phase. We weren't able to get the +1 with the field telephone again. So I'm going to roll 1 die for this guy. Then I'll do this, and then I'll do the machine gun. So, of course. Next, we'll do this guy. He's going to remove these two. And I got to roll a die for him to be damaged or injured. Okay. Then we're going to use this guy with a standard roll, and the final guy will do the machine gun. So standard guy. Get rid of you. And the machine gun. I really desperately need a 4 through 6 on this. More rolls. Jeez. I cannot get the dice that I really need, no matter what. I've been amazingly ineffective with the machine gun in my last about 3 games. Maybe I got 1 hit, but every single time I fire this stupid thing, all I get is these suppressions, which doesn't help, because what's going to happen is they still count towards the max, and they're still going to roll over me when the new guys show up. So without eliminating them, I didn't really solve anything. So that was horrendous again. All right, so we're done with our combat section. Moving on. No artillery supply run comes in. Volunteer over there. Suspicion goes up 1. Morale goes up 1. And we get a soldier and 2 supply. Supply run complete. Over to maintenance. I got nobody in maintenance. Got nobody treating patients. Do this in the right order. So down 1, up 1, and then over 1. Infirmary's done. Moving to morale. So this is where it's going to hurt. It is a red day. Red space on the board. We lose 1. We are not out of supplies, thank goodness. We do not have anybody in the waiting area, but we do have 2 in the morgue, which puts us to there. At least we didn't hit the lose a defender option, but we do have to draw 4 and resolve 3. So which one do I hate the most? We're on the bottom section now. Injure 2, draw 2 hit bag, move everybody in infirmary down a level, and move the defense down a level. So that would kill him. So that's the one I want the least, I think. Although if I injure 2 defenders, the beds are all full, so they're going to go into the waiting area. I could roll a 1, which guarantees a death as well. Oh, you're correct. I do have a German in the red sector, so it is lose a defender. Let's go and goodbye you. So lose a defender is, he just says, nope, I'm out of here. And he runs away. He's not injured. You bum. Couldn't get rid of you. Didn't get that hit I needed. That's the other reason I desperately needed that hit on the machine gun, was to get rid of him and then 2 of the other ones. But we failed. All right, so we still have to deal with this. It's all bad. It's all so bad. It's all so bad. I think I'll go with not doing this one. So move the defense down a level. We're down to 1 defense. Injure 2 defenders. Doc and you. Oops. So the doctor. And the other guy. And finally, draw 2 towels from the hit bag. I'm hoping at this point to draw damage tiles like I don't really have that many damage tiles unveiled because we didn't find any other of the bonus locations. So it's probably going to be, unfortunately, these guys, but whatever. We'll see what we get. Injure defender and lose a morale again. Well, that's doubly bad. So lose a morale means boink. We just lost another defender. And we have to injure a defender. So, gee, lose. And I guess we'll injure. All right. Now we're finally done with this. Checking for surrender. Now we do need to pay attention because it's getting grim. 3 or more defenders in the morgue. We have how many? We have 2 in the morgue at the present time. Next up, 4 or more defenders in the waiting area. We're at 3. Don't have 6 artillery in the map. And do we have fewer defenders than required? Currently, we need 5 healthy defenders. We have 7. 3, 6, 7. So we're okay there. So we made it out of the turn. We just have to do the 3 new patrols. We have 3 patrols in the bag. 2 goes here. 5 and 6. All right, patrols are done. It's not coup, retreat, last stand. Move the turn marker. So we're on turn 10. Same place we made it to last time. And I think it's going to be... I don't know. We'll see. We got some guys out at least. I got nobody in rest, unfortunately. Let's... I can't remember. Did I forget to move guys to rest? Or did something else combine? I can't remember if I forgot to move to rest or if some other combination like my taking wounds and losses moved guys out of there. Oh well. If I played it wrong, I suffer the consequences. All right. Well, let's draw our card and see just how bad it's going to get. Sunny day. Too late. Too late to be sunny. I don't care anymore. It doesn't matter anymore for the sun. Move all unsuppressed infantry from sector 1 up a sector. Oh my gosh. That's 3. I can only fit 1. Then 1 can roll forward to there. And then he gets to roll forward to there. Yeah, we recently suppressed those guys. All right. Sunny day. Move everybody up. Watch the flanks. Pull some more air tile cards. Our tokens. Bombardment plus 6. Bombardment plus 6. Are we going to survive the infantry round? At least the back row's clear, so... Oops. All the way up there. All right. We've got 3 for the bombardment. 1, 2, 3. So another artillery movement, which redeploys artillery back to here. Gun 1 takes a hit, and defense B. Another guy goes to the hospital. All right. Not good. Let's see, which toggle was it? Icky, snap. All right. So we survived the bombardment, off to the infantry phase. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Oh, boy. All right. We've only got 1 defense now. We got 2 defenders there. We're probably not going to have 2 defenders after these guys finish firing. Back row is full and fresh. All 5 dice. That's interesting. I think it says it's a 2. Yeah, it lists 2 twice, so it's, whoops. It's calling that as a 2. There we go. That's fine. So, 1, 2, 3 does nothing back here, so we only have the single 4 for a move. Next row, all ready to fight. Ooh. So that's going to be 3 hits. 3 is a move, and the 1 is a nothing. We haven't had any grenades yet. Next up, we got 2 guys in the next row. 2 and a 4. 4 goes forward, 2 is a grenade hit, and finally 2 guys in the front. 1 and a 6. 1 does nothing. 6 is a hit. That means nobody moves forward from there. Maybe we'll survive this. All right, so everything's been rolled. We got a total of 4 hits. Unfortunately, we only have 1 defense, so both of these guys are going to go to the infirmary. First guy, the volunteer. He's guaranteed dead, and the soldier. I gotta unsticky these things, or unsnap these. All right, so that part's done. The hits are gone. Pull them back. Movements. So no movement there. 1 there. 1 there, and 1 there. Oh my god, we made it out of the round. We're going to make it out of round 10. We're going to make it to 11. At least we got a little tiny piece a bit further. All right, infantry is done. Moving to our turn. Oh my goodness. Where is everybody? Where'd all my people go? Maybe we won't make it out of 10. Actually, I think we're not going to make it out of 10. I think we're going to get forced surrender. Because we got defenders in the morgue. We don't have 3 or more in the morgue, but this is going to force this up at least 1. And we're probably going to have low morale rolls, which might force another one. So yeah, I think we're still going to get kicked out at 10. I think we're going to end up losing somewhere within this section. So, all right, let's play it out. It went horribly, 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 horribly. I have 2 supply. Woohoo! So, you know, we'll spend 1 and we'll get these 2 guys in. Put you in the rest area. Doc. Doc is going to... Doc would help get that fixed. Wouldn't make... I do... Well, it's not going to get me 2 no matter what I do. Oh, yeah, we are actually done. Because we're going to have... He's going to guarantee die, so that gives us a 3 or more in the morgue, so it goes up 1. And then we'll have 4 or more defenders in the waiting area, so it'll go up again. So yeah, we're done. Because I can't heal enough to get 2 of these guys out to make it only 3. Unless I bring him over. No, even if... Well, yeah. No, even if I bring him over, I heal 2, but that only still gets him out. Doesn't get this guy out. So I'd have to do him plus somebody else just to stave off that loss. Not even yet dealing with all the negative morale cards that are probably going to also cause things. So I don't see us getting out of this. But do I try to stave off what I already know is the guaranteed loss? Really, it's just a struggle to try to get to the last stand, 1 more round. I mean, it's impossible for us to win at this point, but I sure would like it to make it to 11. I think I gotta play it like I see it. So let's try to do this and survive. So we'll do that instead. So we got to put you in here, and I have to put at least 1 other in here. So it's 2 points for you and 1 point for you. That'll be 1 point and 2 points. That'll get both of these guys out, which will let me get 2 guys in, which will only give us 3, barring what may or may not happen with the morale card draws. What am I going to do with my lone soldier? I guess he'll go on the wall. I have to have a defender, otherwise they all roll forward. So he's got to go there. No choice. If we don't do that, 4 guys march in and we get 4 deaths and, you know, guaranteed loss. All right. So there we go. I've done what I can. First up, defend the walls. We get 1 shot. Machine guns down. We were never able to repair it. We don't get a bonus. So we'll roll our 1 die. A hit. How exciting. Out you go. We're done with our defend the walls. We do not have artillery. We do not have a supply run. Moving to 4 maintenance. We do not have maintenance. Now we get 3 points worth of healing. Oh, yeah. We're not going to meet the minimum number. Well, yeah, we'll get these guys back. We'll see. Things can happen. The cards, it's all going to come down to the cards. All right. So 3 points of healing. 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. That's done. We go to relapse and recovery. Guaranteed dead. Down, down, down. Then recovery. These guys go full heal. And then we get to bring people over. Of course, we bring the guy closest to death. And I better grab a soldier. Oh, the whole row's not sticky now? Whatever. Or were these never... Oh, they're sticky. That's weird. Huh. I unstickied this, but apparently it unstickied the whole row. Whatever. So, we've done our infirmary actions. Moving on to morale. All right. Did I calculate this right? So, it doesn't count. It is a red day. We are not out of supplies. We do have defenders in the waiting area. Per defender, which is 3 more, which means 1, and then lose a defender, lose a defender. So I think we still might, unfortunately, because we're not going to have enough defenders. Yeah, we're done now. We just lost. I forgot that one. So, medic. So, they're out. We lose them. So that was the per defender in the morgue, and then we also lose 1 for anybody in the red sectors, so we lose yet another defender. Abandons us. And now we draw the morale cards. So, move the surrender marker up, lose a defender. It's not going to matter. We've already lost, so... I guess we'll do, or we'll choose not to do, move the surrender marker up. So, lose a defender. Nobody left but me. I'm the only one left in the fort. Next up, move the supply marker. So that's the only card that'll get this to go to here. And finally, move all patients in the infirmary down a level. So another one to the morgue. And down a level. Oops. All right, cards are done. We survived that part, but now comes the we have lost. So reset that. 3 or more defenders in the morgue. Yes. So it goes up 1. 4 or more defenders in the waiting area. Oh, look at that. we don't lose from that. 6 or more on the map. No. But the final check, fewer than the required number of healthy defenders. We need 6. We have 2. So 2 is less than 6. We have lost. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether he's at 2 or 5 or 87, regardless. Another terrible defeat at number 10. I saw it coming. I held out hope. We had, I don't remember, was it turn 3 or 4? We got a decent recruitment, and I was holding out hope. But man, when we drew that first artillery barrage, and it just went bam, 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 plus the other losses, that was just, man, that was rough. That was rough. So we got manhandled again, unfortunately. Large part of it to luck. I mean, I can't control the recruitment stuff beyond pressure luck, but I didn't really lose to pressure luck. We were drawing early doubt tokens, so I didn't even really get a chance to try to go for things. So we just had the standard recruitment screwing, and then that really bad initial artillery attack, and a bunch of other things. We didn't get some important hits for the machine gun and for our guys, and I never got anything rolling. I couldn't get any snow shoveling done. We got almost very little supplies. I got that in and one of those in, and that was it. We're not even talking about a third one there. So yeah, it went pretty bad. Which is fine. I'm fine with it. I really enjoy getting my ass kicked by board games when I consider it to be relatively fair. I mean, I know what to expect. I know how bad it's going to get. And pulling off a victory is just all the sweeter once you manage to do it. And while the random elements can heavily skew it one way or another, I set my own little kind of victory decisions. Even when I get messed over by the recruitment bag, my current white whale goal is to both get messed over by the recruitment draws in the first 4 turns or so, but win anyway. As well as, of course, on camera, getting a German retreat victory. So we'll keep plugging away at it, but yeesh, it is so hard to pull off that victory when you front load all of the bad recruitment and you just don't have the people. The other thing that really messed with me, we actually had a combination of things that messed with me at the beginning that really, really hurt. It was constant snow, meaning I couldn't get the early supplies in. Plus, it was the doubt track. I usually try to pile down the doubt track to get the morale bonuses. So it countered me with both snow and pushing up the doubt track simultaneously, and getting bad recruitments, and getting that one, and missing with the machine gun and on most of my hits. It was just one thing after another. But I think making it to turn 10 is pretty good considering all of the struggles that we had to contend with. So still a very good time. What do we finish at? Took what is that? I didn't get my 90-minute time frame. It's a little faster when I'm not talking. If I do this in just myself off camera, I can usually get about 90-minute games in. The box says 70 to 90. I don't know if I'll ever get down to 70-minute runs. The more familiar I get, of course, the faster I can move through things, and I'm not having to think about mechanics and rules and all that, and timing and such. But 90 minutes seems to be about it. But this one went a little over that. So there you go. Second run of Halls of Hegra, another abject failure. Glorious. I love it. I like the challenge. So we'll keep plugging away at it on occasion. Looking for that victory. So, and just if you don't know, there are cards and tokens in the box that you can add to the game to make it harder. Who does that? But you can do it. There's ways of doing it. They've got ways built in that are included that actually make things harder. I don't think the beta copy actually has those things. There's mission cards that you can draw to do as part of your normal run. And then there's ways you can also make it easier. Let me qualify that. The methods you can use to make it harder, there are also some to make it easier. I refuse to use it. I'm not going to make the game easier. Hell no. I don't play that way. But there are ways to make it easier where it basically extends your mobilization phase. You can pick how much more time you want to give yourself, which is cool. There's a built-in way that they include in the box where if you want an easier challenge, you can modify. Basically, it modifies the turn structure to give you a little more time for preparation of the defense and all that before the really bad stuff starts happening, which is great. But you'll never see me use it. I refuse. So All right, well, there you go. Another Halls of Hegra run. I'm going to go ahead and take off. I'll probably be gone for just a little bit. I've got a few things to do and got to get some lunch, and then I shall return with some more streaming. Probably either Distant Worlds or some more Surrounded. I'm not sure which. And I need to get back on track with a few other games too, so I'm going to try to pick up the pace. Hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day, evening, afternoon.